Calvin Castine at Rouse's Point Civic Center, January 19th, 2019, 119.19. If it were 7 degrees above zero, it would be 14 degrees warmer than it is right now. It's 7 below zero on this Saturday afternoon at 1:30. And we are here for a little non-conference high school hockey game between the Norwood-Norfolk Flyers. I think they got icers on their shirts. And the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars. Game originally scheduled for 3 p.m., but we've got a foot or more of snow in the forecast starting this afternoon and continuing overnight and throughout Sunday. So Norwood-Norfolk asked if they could move this game up a little bit, and they're moving it up a little bit. We'll give you the visitors' rosters. The starting goalie should be Stephen Wagstaff. He's number 1. Matt Reed is number 3. Jude Lazan is number 4. Blake Richards 5. Ben Averill 6. John McCall 7. Nate Moulton is 8. Gavin Phillips 9. Jaden Grant 10. Rhett Ashley is 11. Cody Faubert is 12, Cade Van Buren 13, Reed Gravlin is 14, Robert Voss 15, Bodie Molnar is 16, Keegan Newton 17, Riley Ashley is 19, Matt Green 21, Brody Van Buren 22, Joey Green 23. 2 guys are listed wearing number 30. They are backup goalies, Colin Bromley and Thomas Caffarella. Also, backup goalie is Graham Hill, number 33. Head coach is Doug Levine, assisted by Rick Short. On the Cougar side, you've got Cody Lyon, number 1. Reed LaValle, number 2. Noah Gagno, number 3. Avery Sample, number 4. Ethan Garand is number 5. Looks like Lyon is in the net right now. He might be the starting goalie. Usually it's Garin, but we'll see what happens when they get out on the ice. Non-conference game, they might be giving Lyon some experience out here. So if Garin is out on the ice, he'll be wearing number 5. If he's in goal, he'll be wearing number 24. Michael Pennington, number 6. Jack Bolson, number 7. Blake Chevalier, 8. Hunter LaValle, 9. Tyler Gay, 10. Owen Hollister, 11. Chase Letourneau 12, Landon Coulombe 14, Lucas Bedard 17, Sam Bolson 19, Thomas Richard 21, Kai Burtz 22, Ty Vassar 23, and RJ Johnston is 44. Scott LaFountain is the head coach, assisted by Justin Sample and Rick Garin. The goalie coach is Roche Belay. Managers are Wyatt Stanley and Scott Gort. I'm not sure who the refs are. The players are all set to come out here, but that they wait for the officials to come out, so they'll be starting a little after their hoped-for start time of 1:30. Much to my dismay, after they warmed up for 10 minutes, they went back in the locker room, and Zamboni came out again, and it's starting here right around 2 o'clock instead of closer to 1:30 as we were hoping. And we ought to note that number 33 Hill is the starting goalie for Norwood-Norfolk. We will point out that we are shooting through the netting, so focus is always a challenge. It's either this or we ain't going to be here. It's just too darn cold, particularly today out there. Bad news for us is that one of the bad news is yesterday when we were back home after doing a game in Chazy, carrying the tripod in, the tripod broke, so our maneuverability part of the tripod is at a minimum, so it's going to be a struggle to go up and down here to get some of these shots Flyers on the attack. We don't go every year, but we do enjoy going up every couple of years up to Norwood. The Brass Firemen have a concert. They have a concert every Thursday night in the summer downtown. Not the Brass Firemen's band, but a different group every Thursday. And the famed Norwood Brass Firemen are there at least once during the summer on a Thursday. We try to get there once every couple of years. I think the Gibson brothers played there last year or the year before. That would be quite a coup for them. We do point out when we do these boys games that periods are now 17 minutes this year. Whether that will remain in the future years, time will tell. They're going 17 minutes this year instead of the usual 15. The girls still play 15. And penalties are 2 minutes instead of the usual minute and a half penalties. All penalties are 2 minutes. We're at 14:41 instead of being at 12:41 with 2 minutes and 19 seconds gone. Face off to the right of Hill. This is viewer-supported local television. If you appreciate hometown cable, coming out here. This below zero day, where we're very easy to say I want to stay home and stay warm, not get out, even to hop in the car. That looks like it's number 9 scoring for the Flyers. Number 9 is Phillips, Gavin Phillips. Gets the first goal of the game, 14:18 on the clock. So even if you're watching this in St. Lawrence County and you appreciate that you're able to catch this game, you can feel free to become a viewer supporter. Let's go to our website if you're not there already, HometownCableNetwork.com. Our YouTube page is Hometown Cable. But the Hometown Cable website has the information on viewer support. Another whistle, bring the puck down to the right of goalie Hill. Sounds like John McCall got the assist on that one, with Phillips getting the goal. From the Flyers, or Icers. Cleared up by Coulomb. Looks like an icing. Oh, 12:04. We'll bring the puck back. We got 1-0 Flyers lead. Face-off coming to the right of Lyon. Guerin was taking the draw for the Cougars. In addition to the netting, we're also at the mercy of a little coating of on the windows. They're just normal coating of dust that gathers, and you get the humidity, and it kind of covers the window, that little glaze. So we're shooting through the glaze in the window and the netting. 11 left in the first period. Flyers will bring it back. I'm going to bring it back there. Looks like it hit off the ref. I think I saw this referee here at the girls' game earlier this week. Not sure who he is. This is movements out there. Remind me of an old basketball referee. Dean Benson. Under 10, we're at 9:40 here in the first period. Flyers leading the Cougars. There's a in. Hit the inside of the netting and popped back out, but it was in. So it's 2-0. .905 at the moment. We'll listen for the announcement on a goal. 8-12, face off to the right of Goalie Hill. Puck is blown dead. Sound like it was 15. Robert Voss, assisted by Jude Lazan, number 4, with the goal. We're at 7:31 right now. In the first period, 2-0. Norwood leading the Cougars. Norwood and Norfolk. Offside, looks like a call. We're at 6:34 in the first, and it's January 19th, 2019. 7 below zero when we shut our vehicle off outside. So I imagine how cold it's going to be tonight, but we got snow coming, so I don't know. I don't usually think of below zero weather and foot of snow in the same breath, but could be the case tonight. As of 3 p.m., the thruway, all tractor trailers and buses have been barred from the thruway because of the storm. And the puck is blown dead. 5:31 showing here in the first period. I don't know if that guy is Ian. He looks a little bit like him. I'll have to pay more attention. No, I don't think that's Brassard. No, it is. It is Ian Brassard. You can almost tell with all these helmets on and stuff who's who out there. .33 left in the first period. That'll be an icing. Bleachers have been forsaken out there. Usually the bleachers are well packed, but I think the temperature has kept some people home. Some people might be still anticipating the 3 o'clock start time. And there's a couple of warm rooms here, in addition to the area by the food concession stand where you walk in. So I'm sure a lot of people are inhabiting the warm areas too. We're across the 4-minute mark now. Whoa. Oh, it's got a little collision there by Bedard and Voss. And we hit the 3-minute mark with time remaining in the first. Still 2-0, Norwood-Norfolk. And the Cougars have a goal. Well, listen, the first guy through the line was Coulomb. We'll see who the 2:07 to go. 2-1 now. As soon as she started announcing it, the fans started cheering, so they blocked out the audio. It sounded like she said number 2, Reed LaValle, but and I'm not sure of that. So she started announcing it. The fans have been quiet during the announcement of the Norwood-Norfolk goals. We have a 2-minute penalty on the Cougars, so they have a power play here for the Flyers, who are leading 2-1 already. And 1:48 left in the period and 1:52 on the penalty. So, barring a goal, the penalty will take up the entire remaining time, plus a few seconds into the second period, unless Norwood-Norfolk scores. And no icing because of the power play. "36 seconds to go in the period." "20 seconds." "10. And it's 2-1 Norwood-Norfolk after one here on viewer-supported local television hometown cable. It'll be almost 20 of 3 here when they drop the puck to start the second period. Got a little closer look at the Flyers jerseys, and they say Icemen on them. I guess the hockey team wants to be known as the Icemen. No relation to the Marvel Comics guy, I guess. On the Cougars. Shot there by number 2, LaValle. Don't have the grades of the Icemen, but the Cougar program lists the grades of the Cougars, and they have just 2 seniors, Coulombe and tonight's goalie Lyon. They have 3 juniors, so a very young team, 8 sophomores and 6 freshmen. They're, of course, last year's Section 7 champions. They're rebuilding this year. 15:47 showing here in the second period. Face off to the right of Hill. They'll bring it back. January 19th, 2019. When we have opportunity, we'll read the rosters again. And we mentioned at the start of the program, part of our tripod broke last night. So our ability to turn down here when we get to the corner here. We got to kind of pick up our tripod in order to do that. So our movement is limited up and down. Hmm. 14 minutes to go. And the Flyers break the puck out. Ooh, deflected off Guerin's skate. Oh, wow. He'll tell everybody what a great shot it was. Not sure who, if it was Pennington or who passed it to him. Interesting goal to make it 2-2 with 13:39 showing here in the second period. We'll listen. Hopefully they won't start cheering again as soon as they start announcing the goal. Darn fans. Well, they're saying 14. Aiden Coulomb, and I think 21 Bedard, or Thomas Richard got the assist. I think that's what I heard. $13 to go in the second. 17-minute periods. We get 6 minutes of bonus hockey. Ooh, we're gonna have a penalty. The roster for the Flyers: Stephen Wagstaff, number 1. Matt Reed, 3. Jude Lazan, 4. Blake Richards, 5. Ben Averill, 6. John McCall, 7. Nate Moulton, 8. Gavin Phillips, 9. Jaden Grant, 10. Rhett Ashley, 11. Cody Faubert, 12. Cade Van Buren, 13. Reed Gravlin, 14. Robert Voss, 15. Cougars on the power play. So we're up to Voss. We'll go to Bodie Molnar, 16. Keegan Newtown, 17. Riley Ashley, 19. Matt Green is 21. Brody Van Buren, 22. Joey Green, 23. Colin Bromley, 30. Also listed as number 30. We got a Cougar penalty now, huh? Thomas Cafferly, 30. Caffarella, 30. And Graham Hill, Knights keeper, number 33. So it's 4-on-4. Eight seconds into the Norwood-Norfolk penalty. The Cougars pick up a penalty and lose that advantage. Just wide. One minute in the Cougar penalty. Whistle. Doug Levine and Rick Short are the coaches for the Flyers. Cougars, Cody Lyon 1, Reed LaValle 2, Noah Gagnon 3, Avery Sample 4, Ethan Guerin 5, Michael Pennington 6, John Jack Bolson 7, Blake Chevalier 8, Hunter LaValle 9, Tyler Gay 10. We'll get back to it. 11 minutes to go in the second period, 2-2 the score. 25 seconds in the Norwood penalty. Norwood at full strength. 2 seconds. The Cougars will be back to full strength. They're done. Their penalty is over. All right. Okay, we're up to Tyler Gay. We'll go to Owen Hollister 11, Chase Letourneau 12. Landon Coulombe 14, Lucas Bedard 17, Sam Bolson 19, Thomas Richard 21, Kai Burtz 22, Ty Vassar 23, RJ Johnston 44, Scott LaFountain, Justin Sample, Rick Guerin, Roche Bellet are the coaches. And we want to thank Richard Letourneau for getting us in here the last couple of games. And this booth here, as we said, we got the netting to put up with, but it's too cold out there for me. Face off will be to the right of Lyon. .27 showing in the second period. We're 57 seconds shy of being halfway through the game. Uh-oh, they scored. I was watching. This is maybe all you saw. I was watching off the camera. It's easier for me to follow the puck off the camera than it is through the viewer here, especially with the screen. So, bad timing on my part. Flyers have scored to make it 3-2 with 7:39. We're 9 seconds away from being halfway through the game. Oh, I never got figured out why they throw somebody out of the draw like that. We'll listen, see if we can hear who did it. No, couldn't hear that at all. Could hear it, couldn't understand it. .26 to go in the second. Like a penalty. Offsetting penalties. Looks like everybody's at full strength. Maybe offsetting penalties. Yeah, offsetting penalties. So it remains 5-on-5. I think they should go 4-on-4 myself, but I'd like to see 3-on-3. Open it up and see some scoring. Under 5 to go in the second period. And here come the Cougars. Under 4 in the second. 3-2. Norwood-Norfolk leading Northeastern Clinton. Shot goes wide. That was Pennington with the shot. Another whistle, and they'll bring it back here. With 3:28 showing, it looks like everybody's going to be coming on and off here. What do we got? What's the hold up here? So clear the mess. .3:15 on the clock. Everybody stayed on. That shot by Garen went wide. A little high. Players got to get back inside. They're going to make some line changes. .118 showing in a second. Puck is rolling. Wasn't sliding, it was rolling. .42 seconds left in the period. Easy stop there for Hill. .30 seconds. That'll probably be an icing. So they'll bring it back here. 28.6 to go in the second period. The Norwood-Norfolk Icemen, aka the Flyers, are leading the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars by a 3-2 margin. Can't see the puck is dropped because they throw it. .14 seconds. Reminder, this is viewer-supported local television. Cougars putting a couple of shots on, and that's going to do it. Viewer-supported local television. If you appreciate Hometown Cable being here on this 7 below zero afternoon. We need to hear from you. Hometown Cable is viewer supported, and not very many viewers understand and support our efforts. So if you've been guilty of forgetting to do it, how about stepping up and helping out right now while you're thinking of it? Thanks. About 3:17 p.m., barring any overtime or unforeseen delays, we should be done in time for 4 o'clock mass. Just barely made it there last time we were here. Third period underway. 3-2 Norwood-Norfolk. They have a snowy ride when they leave here. We got a storm starting right about now, supposedly in our area. Haven't looked outside to see if it's snowing yet, but it's supposed to be starting. And with below zero temperatures and a foot to a foot and a half of snow coming, it's definitely January. Whoa, swing and a miss. Lion still in the nets here for the Cougars. And it'll be icing, so they'll bring the puck back. Give us a chance to start reading the rosters again for the Flyers. Stephen Wagstaff, 1. Matt Reed, 3. Jude Lausanne, 4. Blake Richards, 5. Ben Averill, 6. John McCall, 7. Nate Moulton, 8. Gavin Phillips, 9. Jaden Grant, 10. Rhett Ashley, 11. Cody Faubert, 12. Cade Van Buren, 13. And we'll concentrate on the game. Under 14 to go in the third. I try to point out from time to time, yes, 17-minute periods this year. Cougars clear it out. The Flyers right back in their formation. Whistle blows. We'll go to Reed Gravlin, 14, Robert Voss, 15, Bodie Molnar, 16, Keegan Newtown, 17, Riley Ashley, 19, Matt Green, 21, Brody Van Buren, 22, Joey Green, 23, Colin Bromley, 30, also Thomas Caffarella, 30, Graham Hill, 33, Doug Levine, Rick Short, are the coaches. 13:30 left in the third. 3-2. Iceman's favor. Shot stopped by Lyon. .40 to go in the third. Cougars bring it back. Now here come the Flyers. Flyers keeping the pressure on. Under 11 to go from the Cougars. Johnston with a shot. I recall, I think it was last year when the Flyers were here, they had a very limited roster. They're at full strength today, though. Approaching the 9-minute mark. A lot of action in front of the Cougar net. Gone quite a while here without a whistle. Don't want to jinx anything, but under 8 to go in the third period. Just wide. And the puck flies over the glass. With Cougars, Cody Lyons in goal, Reed Valley 2, Noah Gagno 3, Avery Sample 4, Ethan Guerin 5, Michael Pennington 6, Jack Bolson 7, Blake Chevalier 8, Hunter LaValle 9, Tyler Gay 10, Owen Hollister 11, Chase Letourneau 12, Landon Coulomb 14, Lucas Bedard 17, Sam Bolson 19, Thomas Richard 21, Kai Burtz 22, Ty Vassar 23, RJ Johnston 44, Scala Fountain, Justin Sample, Rick Guerin, your goal, your coaches, and Roche Ballet is a goalie coach. Still 3-2, 6:40 to go in the third. Flyers, ooh, look out, Ian, you're gonna get hit in the head. Flyers leading. The Cougars have tied it. Looks like Guerin. They've dropped the puck. 3-3. 6:20 to go. Didn't hear who had the assist. Five and a half to go in the third. It's 3-3 game. That'll be an icing, they'll bring it back. In the real world, it's 3:31. So if we go to overtime, we'll be very close on last time. On the Flyers. Cougars are able to clear it. Flyers will bring it back. Under 5 showing. Cougars make a change. Well, we got 3:53 remaining in this January 19th, 2019 game. 3:53, and the score is 3-3. Cougars keep it in. Under 3. Cougars bring it back. .220 remaining in regulation. Under 2. A lot of action just beyond our view. Under a minute. Forty seconds. I'd say there's a very good chance we're heading for overtime. $18 seconds. Seven. Grab a cup of hot cocoa. We're going to overtime. And we're underway. 5 minutes of OT. Sudden victory. Somebody scores. It's over. Cougar penalty. Timeout, Flyers. So with 4:04 to go in the overtime, it's a Norwood-Norfolk power play. No icing off, was deflected anyway. So, opportunity here for the visitors with their one-man advantage. One 13 left in the penalty. No icing. That'll get us down to under a minute in the penalty. Flyers keeping the pressure on. 30 seconds. $20 in the penalty. This will kill most of that remaining time. 10. 2:12 on the game clock. So the penalty's over. Cougars will be back at full strength for the final 2 minutes. Whoop, another time we zoomed in here. We're watching watching the action off camera. Look out. Minute 27 when the whistle blew. Timeout, Cougars. And the puck is dropped. Whoop, again, we're watching instead of looking through the camera. Flyers putting the pressure on. keeping the pressure on, keeping Lion busy. Under a minute in the OT. And Lion will cover it up. 32.2 left in the overtime. Flyers keeping it at this end. 18 seconds. Eight seconds. And this will do it. Cougars will take a shot. 1.6. And Lion made the stop. So they'll just barely have time to drop the puck. Cougars will pull their goalie. Unlike basketball, where if the ball is in the air, puck has to be in the net. Basketball pucks, balls in the air still counts. In hockey, the puck has to be behind the goal before the buzzer. So that's the way it was, a 3-3 draw. We've been at beautiful downtown Rouse's Point Civic Center and beautiful downtown Rouse's Point. This is non-conference varsity boys hockey, Norwood-Norfolk. And the Cougars to a 3-3 tie. Thanks for watching and supporting viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Win, lose, or draw, TV worthy of your support. Have a safe trip home, everyone. There's a blizzard on its way.